Namaste. I had my first connection with the Andromedan beings of love and light. I've been meaning to connect to them for ages, but I like to wait for the right moment when it feels right for me to do these connections. I don't really, for me personally, I can't connect with lots of different beings. I prefer not to. I prefer to connect to a few rather than many. So I do occasionally speak to different archangels, speak to the Arcturians. With my wife, I speak to the Lyrans, occasionally on my own. And with the Pleiadians and the beings I call the Blues. They give me some amazing guidance, to be honest. And people often say to me, well, how do you know who you're connecting to? I ask to connect to them. And I know what a lot of them feel like now. I know how they feel. With archangels, they give me a sign. I'm not going to tell you what the sign is, but they all give me a different sign for who they are. And I know who they are by that sign. And the thing is, you have to use your head with these things. If you've raised your consciousness to a high enough level, it should stop lower energies connecting to you anyway. But I wouldn't take my word for granted on that. So this is what I've found for myself, and this is what I've been guided. But personally, you should take it for yourself, how you feel is best, not take other people's advice on things like this, but listen to your heart about what's best for you. Always err on the side of caution, I would say. So if you're connecting to beings who say, I think you should go out and rob that bank at the end of the road because you need money to do the work. Obviously, A, I wouldn't do that, and B, I wouldn't connect with them anymore. I would drop their connection. If they're telling you you need to help yourself by opening your heart, by living a better life, by doing better things, then that would suit me better. The Andromedans. I didn't know what to expect because I've never connected with them. It's been on the cusp for quite a while, and they came through the other day. I didn't know what I was going to talk to them, but they told me who they were. They told me the type of being they were. They were high-dimensional beings, which is what I expected. They do not have any physicality. They are a higher dimensional being that doesn't need to be in physical existence. And I'm going to tell you what they said now. I don't like to ad-lib on these messages, so I'm not going to tell you the whole message. I'm just going to give you the gist of what I wanted to talk about. There are great changes manifesting in the universe. There are great changes manifesting on your home world you call Earth. There are great changes in your being that you call humanity that are transfiguring into new beings of love light. You are being changed so you can become who you need to be at this time in this world that you live on, that you live in. Actually, you may say you live on this world. Actually, you live within this world, the world you live in. It's a world of illusion. And we were going to use a word of yours, acting. It's not real. It is an illusion. It is a fabrication. And yes, for you, ones living this world is a world as real as anything else could be. You will not understand this until you become out of your present existence into your new being, and you will see this very clearly, how you are within this world. Yes, You are understanding your fabric is the same as the fabric of all in this world. All are created from the same fabric and are parts of each other. We know you want to keep saying we are one. In your case, this is what we are explaining to you. You are one. All of you, human beings and creatures and trees and everything in your world, on your world, is part of this fabric of communication. Your planet Gaia, you call Gaia, is also like this. She is a being that you live in, all around you. You are feeling this now, all around your physical being. This Gaia, not beneath your feet, all around you. Take time to study this for yourself, and you will understand this better. So it didn't shock me, except when they said you live in this world. And of course, we often say that. We live within this world. But I need to ponder on that a bit more. But what really affected me was the bit about the illusion. And a few weeks ago, I've taken lots and lots, my wife and I, of the sunsets here in England, where we live. And you can see the sky behind me. It's got this beautiful pink clouds. Around about dusk, and even different times, we're getting these clouds of pink and even darker pink than that, more red, and these incredible views. And we used to get that once in a blue moon. But I mean, this has been for weeks on end at times. Every day we've had these views. And I'm going to show you a few so you can see it for yourself. So I'm going to adjust the background here so you can see what I'm talking about. Things like this. Like this. I mean, I like the one I've got as well. Like this. Like this. And then what happened was, I took this picture last week or the week before. And I did a panorama shot, so this is edited a bit in as much as the size of the picture, because it's a long, thin picture when it's panorama. But I looked at the picture the next day and I was gobsmacked. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And then I remembered something. So let me show you the picture first. So this is the picture. And as I say, I took this picture. There's a lot more pink in it because it's a long panorama, a big long panorama shot. And then I noticed this. I thought, what's that? What's this here? You know, what is this here? I saw a lion's face. Now we connect to the lions, who often people talk of being Leonid in nature. It is actually the ones we connect to are not physical, they're high dimensional beings. And the Lyran beings did at one point have physicality. These beings, some Lyran beings apparently still do have physicality. But the reason they're often talked about being lion-like or looking Leonid is because if you see their flat nose and their mane, it's like the shape of their head and hair looks like a lion's mane. Well, when I looked at this here, I saw the lion's mane, I saw the flat nose, I saw the mouth, I saw the shape of a lion, I saw a lion's face. Have a look, see if you can see it. It wasn't obvious at first till I saw it, and once I've seen it, that was that. put it on Instagram. I was so happy. But the funny thing was, before I took this picture, I was looking at the sky's colours, thinking, it's like an illusion. It's just like an illusion. So they're telling us here, they're saying that if you go back to this message, actually you live in this world. It's a world of illusion. And you're acting. It's not real. It's an illusion. It's a fabrication. And sure enough, it hit me. It is. It's that shape of that head, the lion's head, was, to me, felt like the Lyrans were telling me, yes, this is a fact. And a couple of days ago, I connected with our blue brethren. Some people call them the blue avian beings. That's not who I'm actually connecting to. I'm connecting to the beings of love and unity energy. They are called blue avian beings by some. They're very angelic in their nature and very high dimensional beings. You know, we like to use these words high and low and stuff. It doesn't really matter, of course. But they're a dimension that is way above us. So they told me this. The Earth, Gaia, has already evolved to its new level. And this is why there is a feeling, as Marcus has expressed, about living in an illusion, which is actually correct. Because Gaia has moved to a new level of existence, she has left behind, for humanity's sake, an extension of herself of a lower density that is like a fake Gaia. And so it can feel and look and be like an illusory world. This is why there have been cracks, and so have been seen lately, at least by Marcus and some others. The cracks. Once you realize it, everything becomes quite obvious. And when I got that message, I thought, wow, of course. Now, personally, the connections I have with the beings of love and light, let's say, have been advising me of Gaia's ascension. Gaia has already ascended to her new world. They've told me this. But we are still here in 3D, and we still need a place to be and live and continue our journey to reach our new life, our new existence, let's say, as higher dimensional beings of love and light. We will be reaching this very shortly. New video about this, about the flash event. But it's interesting. And room for thought. As usual, I'm never telling anyone, this is the truth, this is your truth, this is my truth at this moment. And it may also resonate with you. I would love to hear your comments if it does. Please leave a like if you like it. Please join the following. It all helps me get these videos out to more people if people like and subscribe. Otherwise, they don't pass them around as much. Namaste. Thank you for listening. Till next time, in this world of illusion.